how many of the women
date
that
them
you
again. Like, go on another
went on
date.
first dates with, how many of them actually wanted a second date?
How many of the first dates I
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you
That's
laugh.
a really good question.
I would say like first dates. I think it was like 50%. I think
Okay.
50%.
And how did you guys proceed after?
What do you mean?
Like, did she pay for the second date? Did you pay for the second date?
Well, see, I wasn't really paying for the first date ever. Really, I've paid occasionally on first dates.
No. Once
There's-
you went on the second date, so you didn't pay on the first date. The women who wanted a second date were fine with that. I'm assuming they were okay with that.
Yeah.
So you went
Yes.
on the second date. So what happened the second date?
Well, okay. Second date. I mean, she's coming to my place. You know what I mean? You know what?
So,
Oh, God, I'm so
no. What's your body count? What's your body count?
Oh, I'm a man of God. I don't reveal that.
Well, if she's coming to your place the second date.
What do you mean? I'm not waiting until marriage.
I know, but
There's
wait,
nothing-
did you ever answer what your body count was yesterday?
No, I'm a man of God. I don't share that.
Yeah, but she's coming to your place the second date.
Yeah, why
Sounds
not?
Like a little bit like.
What you've
Sounds
never
like you're doing the dirty.
never say never.
I think your ratio is way higher than mine.
My ratio.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't go to guys'
God,
houses
here's
on
a-
second dates.
Do you think that you have the highest body count at this table?
Yeah.
Just be honest. Just like you don't have to say the number, but just do you think yours is the
I
highest?
don't know, Q.
question
What's
I've
your
heard
body
all
count?
night.
Q. What's your body count? Triple digits?
No, but we
I'm not
agree that the
even sure,
ratio
honestly.
is the same. I think you do get like probably
Yo, the ratio is
a lot of
bullshit, though.
opportunities in
The
it.
ratio
no, it's
is
not.
bullshit.
It's not.
It is bullshit.
Sorry, Brian. I have to go.
No, Kelly, you're breaking my heart.
I have school.
Breaking my
She got
heart.
class. Can't
Okay.
I have
with
school
that.
tomorrow
Wait.
too, by the
At
way.
8 in the morning.
You could stay for another hour.
Hours?
No
She
big-
doesn't
It
want
takes me
to.
2 hours.
No
to get
big
home.
deal. It's no big deal. But it's 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Sorry.
I know, and then that means I have school in like.
It's all good. If you
12
no, if
hours.
you gotta take off, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. It was nice
Another one
Bites
bites
the
the dust. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so what was the question?
Your body count
She's
number,
shaking her
how
head.
many
I
dates
forgot.
you get. I think you asked him like a question.
Nick, I put the
No, he
mic
asked
on the
me.
ground.
And you said something about the ratio.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the ratio.
you said something about
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
think your
saying
ratio is
like the
higher than
but
mine.
you're saying okay, your whole thing with body count is well, it's the ratio. It's how many people want to sleep with you and you say no to, kind of, right?
Yeah, it's about the opportunities that you're taking. So yeah, like if 12 people wanted to sleep with you and you took 12 opportunities, that's a lot sluttier than if 100 people wanted to sleep with you and you took 12 opportunities.
Okay.
which is
Perhaps
very
if you're
logical, I think.
perhaps if you're comparing, but when it comes to body count, it's a little different. But
Because the number, like one
But-
number,
but-
if we both say 3, but you've only had 3 opportunities and I've had 10, 3 might sound like it's completely different, you know? Or if I say 10
I
and
reject
you say 3,
I
but had
reject your
100.
ratio thing.
But
Here's why.
it's very
Hold on, let me
logical.
explain.
I know you don't like it, but
let me explain this.
Your mind
It's-
is at least thinking. I can tell you.
Let me-
No,
But
it's
no.
logical, but I'm thinking about desirability because if you're a woman, you're going to get more opportunities, but you're also more selective as a woman.
Yeah.
So whereas a man, if you get more opportunities, you probably take more because you're less
right,
discerning.
which is sluttier. So it's not about the number.
Well, okay. Here's when it comes to the ratio, though. Let's
And
say.
wait, also, does it matter what age you had sex
Okay,
with for
hold
the
on.
first
Let me
time?
finish my point.
Okay.
When it comes to the ratio, let's say somebody, a woman, has slept with one guy, but her ratio sucks. Like, let's say it's,
She only had 1 opportunity, so
let's say she had 10, I don't know. She slept with one guy versus a woman who slept with 100 guys, but she's had 1,000,000 opportunities.
Yeah, you gotta do the math.
Are you
have
going
to do
to,
the math on it?
are you prepared to argue that the woman who slept with one man is sluttier than the woman who slept with 100?
Okay, so how many opportunities did she get?
Okay.
She got 10. Wait, were in those
The-
example numbers?
100
They equal the same
100
when
to a million.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my fault that she
So
didn't get that many
no, but the
opportunities,
girl who slept
This
with
is the thing,
hold
this
on,
is the thing.
no, hold on. The girl who slept with 100 people, if she's had a million opportunities, technically her ratio is better than the girl who slept with one guy who's had 10 opportunities. So your whole ratio thing is
No,
is
because, I mean,
bogus.
no, it's not. But the thing is, like, what's
Okay,
his
so
name?
you're saying so if
Rosalind,
it's
who
not
was
so
on
if
here
it's
the other day.
okay, but so you're saying
So,
that
like-
hold on, let me ask you a question. The girl that slept with 100 men who had a million opportunities is less slutty than the girl who's only slept with one guy, according
Well,
to your
yeah,
ratio.
They'd be pretty equal, to be honest.
Equal.
Yeah, they'd be
A
pretty
girl who
equal.
slept with 100 men is equal
Out
to
of
a girl who
how
slept
many?
one.
Yeah. It
I
is
can't,
equal.
bro.
It is.
Send.
She might have only slept
the-
with one, but like
Hold
she
on.
didn't get that many
Send the missile.
opportunities.
Send the
she didn't
nuke.
get that many opportunities.
I have
When
just
you're
nuked.
hot out
I
in
have
the
sent a
wild,
nuclear missile
when you're hot
to
out
this
in the
podcast
wild.
studio. You're saying the woman who's okay. You're saying the woman.
You have to just do the math on it.
Okay, how about a woman who slept with 1,000? A woman slept with 1,000 people
Out of a million? This,
out of a billion. She's had
okay,
a billion.
that's not a lot when you do the math on it, though. I mean, the guys next to me before were at 600.
He said, regardless, that's a lot of bodies.
Regardless, I know everyone hates the ratio.
The ratio doesn't
I
make
can't
sense.
believe I wasn't ratio Christy and I was raspy.
You're
Christy.
raspy Crispy.
But I know because that's more of a diss, but I think it should be
my
ratio
God.
Christy.
I can't even.
My next job is gonna be a mathematician, actually. Since everyone wants me to shut my OnlyFans down so badly, I'm gonna change careers to mathematics.
Okay, we have Bender the Offender here. Did I already read this? Blue collar workers are not as valued anymore, and it truly breaks my heart because those men keep the country running. Very true. Instead, people in today's society value women who do sex work and value their career over a husband based. Very true. Bender the Offender. Very true.
I'm not against blue collar jobs at all. I just don't see I'm engaged and he doesn't have a blue collar job, but I don't go really out on dates with people in that. I just don't go out on dates with guys with blue collar jobs usually.
Your ratio thing only works if you're comparing a woman, like women who have equivalent body counts. In those circumstances, your ratio thing, you can make the argument that it makes somewhat sense in that context. However, you cannot make the argument that a woman with a higher body count, compared to a woman with a lower body count, because of the ratio.
Because there's also things that have to do with it, like your age and how old you are. Like obviously, if there's a girl that's 33 or a guy that's 33, and someone that's 23 and 33, and if they've been single for the same amount of time, like they're gonna have like more opportunities.
All right.
Or if someone's been a very, very long-term relationship and someone hasn't, and like they're gonna have different opportunities. So there's just more that goes into it than just being able to say one body count number, because it's gonna sound like one might sound high and one might sound low, but you have to look more into
Erroneous.
it than that.
Erroneous.
He says erroneous. I think it's erroneous.
You guys are running the show.
All right, Bender the Offender.